Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless love tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself guided or drawn to this video, it most definitely meant for you. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. And I do want to remind you in this moment to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment down below, even if it's just an emoji or two. Tell me how it resonates. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But more importantly, when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was, ugh, you don't get me, but I love you. Ugh, you don't get me, but I love you. So let's get started. Alrighty, let's do some shuffling so we can pull from the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. Keep in mind, general timeless love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Whatever placements it ends up being for you within your chart, one or several. If you're here to hear about a Capricorn in your life, of course, you're welcome as well. But because it's general, do take what resonates as I adjust myself and make sure to leave what doesn't for somebody else. But as well, I'm accepting requests for personal readings at this time. So all you have to do is head down to the description box where you'll see the options, pricing, and my email so we can get that going for you. And let's begin. For our lovely Capricorns, for their love situation, thank you, Spirit. For Capricorn. Ooh. No, just... Okay. Bear with me. Are you feeling a little bit all over the place, feeling quite confused when it comes to this connection we're speaking upon? And we're going to keep shuffling for the last one. Thank you, Spirit. For Capricorn, for their love experience. Ooh. For their love situation. Okay. We are beginning the spread with the Five of Cups. What was interesting is this one came out in reverse along with several others, as Spirit wanted it in reverse and then was like, you know what, no, let's keep it in the upright, or put it in the upright. You at times finding that you focus on the past way too much, whether it's the past with this individual or the past from your previous connections and relationships altogether. Feeling as if you compare way too often, or maybe they do the same. Given it's a love reading, the energies could be swapped. Why is it that I feel the need to focus on what's going wrong rather than what's going right? I do love you, I do care for you, and I know that you feel the same way for me, for the most part. But why are things not perfect? Why do I want things to be perfect at times? Why is it that I expect the world from you, and at times I feel the same kind of feeling coming from you? And it's like, I know that perfection doesn't exist. I know that you can't provide me the world, but I still desire it. Are you fulfilling enough? I just don't know. Feeling that I'm overthinking everything, including the past, present, and the future. Asking myself way too often whether or not you and I have a future. Feeling like at times you want to experience certain things with them. Like a sunrise, a sunset, you know, all those kind of life experiences. You want to go traveling with them, but you just don't know if you would make the best out of it or be the best experience with them. Feeling like they don't fully get you or what you'd want to take out of those experiences, but they are just somebody you care about. The Ace of Cups in reverse. All of which leads you to a lack of abundance, and Spirit saying it has a lot to do with your perspective. I mean, sure, there's parts of this individual that you don't, I want to say love. Yeah, there's parts of this individual, the way they act at times, the way they deal with certain situations. For some of you, them being a bit sloppy, you feeling as if it all rubbed you the wrong way, but then it's like you sort of focusing on the negatives or the past or what could go wrong, you know, feeling a bit pessimistic at times, or just kind of redirecting your energy towards the wrong thing at times, leaves with this lack of abundance. Why can't my cup be overflowing? Why does it feel like it isn't when it is? Spirit's saying, take a moment and think about it. You'll find the answer within. You intuitively know why things aren't feeling quite abundant. For some of you, it has a lot to do with this person, but it has more to do with your mindset once again. Take it one day at a time. Take it moment by moment. Allow for yourself to not get too overwhelmed. And when you take a moment to sort of slow your mind down, you realize there's a lot of pressure that you try to put on this other person, or feeling like they put on you, or there's just a lot of pressure from outside factors and people, energies on the connection to sort of pan out perfectly. And you're like, oh, this is just a lot. The lack of understanding or feeling a bit misunderstood within the connection, or just in general in life, leaves you feeling this lack of abundance. And Spirit saying, just breathe and try to figure out this or that. As with the Seven of Cups, you make, or try to make, a lot of choices for yourself and for them. Feeling like you're trying to sort through everything as the options flow in. And for some of you who aren't, committed to the point of marriage, it's like, I do care for you, but it's like, there are other options. What if I wanted to experience some of these tempting options? What if I wanted to sort of see what there is to experience besides you? Why do I feel guilty for even thinking that? And then they do something nice for you and it's like, okay, I do love you, but you just don't get it. For some of you, they get the wrong flowers or the wrong item, and it's just like, that's not it, right? Feeling like the efforts there, they're trying and you respect that, but it's just not helping. Feeling like you just don't know if anything would be enough between the two of you. Some of you trying to utilize crystals like rose quartz to enhance the connection. Not sure if it's going to even do any justice. Interesting wording. Justice in reverse. This is now moving a little bit faster. Things feeling as if you just are lacking the justice within your connection or your love life in general, feeling like people have done you dirty, done you wrong in the past, and then all of which kind of seeps in to affect your current connection, or at times feeling like there's a lack of which between the two of you, affecting it, all of which in a negative way, or one of which. Why do I feel like things aren't balanced between the two of us? Why do I feel like my love for you at times outweighs the negatives and the struggles between the two of us, but then at other times it's kind of swapped where I can't help but allow for everything else to outweigh the love I have for you, or the feelings that are growing for you from time to time. I shouldn't be changing my mind about you from day to day or from moment to moment. I should have this kind of concrete way of viewing you and feeling about you, and then it just be, and then have things kind of grow in a positive way. At times feeling like the connection isn't natural, but other times feeling like it's more than natural, and it's just like, but you just don't get me. Feeling like at times they don't pay attention to certain details about you or ways about you, and it's like, I just wish you noticed that, right? Let it go, let it flow, allowing for yourself to sort of let go of the past, let go of the details, let go of the struggles as you sort of make your way and try to keep things fresh. But with the Knight of Pentacles, interesting, we're saying things kind of speed up at times, and others you feel as if things are too slow. Feeling like regardless of where it was in this connection, whether it's at this point or whether it was in the beginning, feeling as if things just move too slowly. You feel like they move too slowly at times when you're just trying to move quicker, trying to get things done, from one thing to the next, trying to check things off your to-do list. And they're like, I just kind of want to slow it down. And then when you're feeling like you want to slow it down, they're more at a fast pace, and it's like, why can't we be at the same speed, at the same levels, at the same time? Is this a sign? Is this a message? Should I be acknowledging this, or just kind of pushing it to the side and focusing on the positives, right? Feeling as if things slow down dramatically when you find yourself simplifying things, but when you find yourself focusing on the past or the struggles, the difficulties, the negatives, everything kind of starts to speed up in your mind, while the connection's progressing at a slow pace. Wow, that was confusing. You're confusing, I'm confusing. Together, we're even more confusing, right? And all of which is leaving me feeling more misunderstood in this lack of abundance. So how do we proceed? How do we figure this out, right? Feeling like the ball's in your court mostly, but at times it's in theirs, and you just get anxious thinking about it either way. Wondering if there's any passion left within the connection to begin with. Princess of Cups. Wanting to sort of think about it very often late at night, wanting to start fresh, feeling as if a lot of the times you overthink it to the point of you feeling depleted, you feeling as if this could be more, it could be a lot less, but is it enough? Right? Wondering if you guys could sort of put your issues aside and start fresh. I want it to be fresh. I want this to work. The feeling that both of you do, but they just don't get you. Right? Being aligned with the Seven of Cups and Justice in reverse. Feeling as if, again, the lack of balance, the lack of justice in your love life in general, or just in that connection, leaves you confused, perplexed, and just wanting to desiring more with them, or just in general within your love life. Feeling like there are a lot of options to consider, but you needing to kind of keep it present, keep it centered, keep it grounded, as you just continuously keep thinking, you just don't get me, but I love you, I care about you. With that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't you dare forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. Hoping you have an amazing day, weekend, and month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.